If you're an entrepreneur, then there are a ton of voices telling you exactly how to get ahead. But entrepreneurs from the past have called back from the end of their careers to those starting at the beginning and told us exactly what the meaning of life is for people like us. It's a lot simpler than you'd think, and if you put it in place in your life, you'll create more momentum than you ever thought possible. When I was younger, I never thought I would create success. In fact, I felt like I was wholly and totally separated from the concept. I was called slow, disordered, disabled, even retarded by adults in positions of authority. I heard those things said about me, and I didn't understand why. So instead of leaning into the systems around me, instead of asking for help, I started reading books, and I obsessively read about successful people. How did they create their success? What were the tools, the strategies, the systems that they used? And if you read a few stories of success, they all look different. Like a miracle happened for each person, like hard work or perseverance paid off. But if you read enough about the stories of success, if you read enough biographies, third-party accounts, autobiographies, stories of people who actually did something in the world and left more behind, what you find is there's a simple process every one of them followed, and I believe it's the meaning of life for people like you and I. If you want to create progress in the world, the contribution equation is a simple 4-step process that will get you there. And every successful entrepreneur in history, everyone who made a difference, who matters, who's changed the world, has done exactly this. And it all starts with lowering the pressure and noise in your life. When I talk to entrepreneurs, I ask, are you treating yourself like a professional athlete? Are you doing what you need to do to create physiological momentum? Are you eliminating the people, the places, and things in your life that are taking away momentum? Because this is binary. If something's not making you move forward, it's holding you in place, or even worse, moving you backwards. If something's not giving you momentum, it's taking it away. So lower the pressure and noise in your life. Then move on to increasing protection and support. People like us have a hard time asking for help. We need more help than the average person to make our full contribution in the world, to reach our full destination, yet any request for help leaves us feeling vulnerable and exposed. But the way for us to move forward, the way for us to create momentum, the way for us to create the outcomes in the world we've always known we should, is to transparently ask for protection and support. See, people like us have strengths that should be protected, and we should get support everywhere else, because that's how we truly create momentum. And throughout history, those who have changed the world look brilliant in the right situation, but every one of us has had weaknesses and challenges, and a lot of us have been born with less than we should have, disabilities and disorders. But it doesn't matter, because for anything you've been diagnosed with, for any issue you're going through, for any problem you have, for anything you're facing in your life right now, someone just like you and I has been there, overcome it, and gone on to change the world. And if you lower the pressure and noise, increase protection and support, your strengths and abilities will show. Far too many people like us are out trying to learn and go forward and become better at what we're doing. But if the pressure and noise is high and you don't have any help, it won't matter. See, when you lower pressure and noise and you increase protection and support, you will immediately get better at everything that you're doing. You will look better, create more momentum, have bigger outcomes in the world. And if you do these things, lower pressure and noise, increase protection and support, let your strengths and abilities show, you will make your greatest contribution. And by contribution, here's what I mean. I'm a capitalist. I believe in a capitalist system. It's one of the most incredible things that we have in the world, because in a capitalist system, contribution is where capital flows. So if you lower pressure and noise, increase protection and support, allow your strengths and abilities to show, you will make your greatest contribution. See, for people like us, we've always wanted to make a contribution, to make a difference, to leave more behind. We might as well admit that up front and make it happen right now. But I don't want you to get confused. I know you want to create success, impact, influence, and affluence. That's why contribution is so important. See, if you lower pressure and noise, increase protection and support, allow your strengths and abilities to show, and make your greatest contribution, everything you want will happen. Because in our world, capital, money, flows to the greatest contribution. So the shortcut is to start making a massive difference right now, and you will have everything you want in the world. There's a lot of different ways for people like us to create success. But if you're ready to start creating more momentum, a bigger impact, and make what you want to have happen in the world right now, follow this 4-step process. Lower pressure and noise in your life, relentlessly, obsessively, everywhere you can. Increase protection and support. Let the people around you know what you need. Be transparent, be real, and it will get better. If you do those 2 things, your strengths and abilities will show. You will become gifted. You will have more to give, more to put out there. You will create more momentum. And if you do these things, you will make your greatest contribution. Because the meaning of life for people like us is to make the greatest contribution we possibly can and leave it all behind. If you want to know more about the contribution equation and our personality type, download a copy of the Entrepreneurial Personality Type, the guide to the most misunderstood and powerful population among us. You and I and every other entrepreneur should know exactly how to understand ourselves better, stop limiting behavior, and create unlimited momentum. Go to EPT Book now and get a copy of the Entrepreneurial Personality Type. And if you like this video, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below that lets me know you are going to make your greatest contribution.